Hello and welcome! It is Gauntlet of Greatness semi-final time. We have some sweet matchups queued up. Let's take a look at the bracket, see where we're at so far. Necropotence, of course, in the semis. Never a moment of doubt. Actually, there were quite a few moments of doubt as it lost and snuck in as a 2 seed, but it did beat Tinker. It now gets a matchup against Caw-Blade, which should be a very power-packed matchup. The one we're about to play, though, couple of the newbies into the tournament. Black Devotion, established in 2014. Atarka Red, established in 2015. So this is the matchup. Devotion beat Affinity last round, and it beat Affinity largely on the basis of 1,000,000 removal spells. Well, 1,000,000 removal spells could be pretty good against this red deck too, right? I mean, you guys have seen this if you've played any standard lately. Swift Spears and Abbot of Carolkeep with prowess. Zergo Bellstriker is quite a one-drop, and then you can go wide with Dragon Fodder and Hordling Outburst. Tarka's Command fuels those kills really nicely. You can also go over the top with the Teamer Battle Rage Become Immense combo. So, I mean, this is Atarka Red deck. It's new to the field. You know, we wanted to throw in one of the modern red decks. This was the one that we threw in, and it hasn't lost yet. So, we'll see. It's into the top 4. This Black Devotion deck, though, like we said, it beat Affinity largely because it just has so many removal spells that Affinity couldn't stick any creatures in play. And then Pharika's Cure in from the sideboard, is that good against red? Seems good to me. So, I mean, we'll find out. That is the matchup. I think Shadow and I were talking about this. His intuition was to think Atarka Red was better. Mine was to think the Black Devotion deck was better. Chat says 60-40 Mono Black Devotion over Atarka Red. I don't know. Interesting matchup. I guess we'll find out. You wanted to revise your opinion after we talked about it a little more, Shadow, or are you still...
I can't, right? Like, I have to fight tooth and nail for whatever side I'm playing, which means Atarka Red must win. But you're right. No, we talked, and my gut said Atarka Red, and then you reminded me that you did very naughty things to the Affinity deck.
It was a 3-game match, though.
Was it?
I mean,
it felt so one-sided from the Affinity side. I was just like, I got nothing. You're right, it was a 3-game match. But Atarka Red can be so explosive, and it has the ability to go wide. Yes, after boarding, I think you're much scarier. But if I can take out the first game, I think I might be able to eke out the second one of one of the boarding games.
That's fair. And then even in the sideboarding games, I feel like I have to draw Drown in Sorrow against certain of your draws, or I'll just lose.
That's the thought, so...
All right, I am hosting a match. Come fight me.
Sure.
All right, I will mute you, and...
All right, see you on the other side.
Good luck. Well, good luck as soon as you find the match, anyway. Should be good. Should be a good match. All right. We're off. Ugh, lost the die roll. That can't be good. That's got to be a keeper. The hand looks great. I am going to play my turn 1 Thoughtseize. I mean, I can just get on the Pack Rat plan, which is probably good enough. I mean, I can kill a 2-drop if I have to for some reason. We'll see what happens when I see his hand. And he's in the tank. Thinking about a mulligan. Duh. The turn 1 Cinderglade. That's not his best turn 1. What do you get going on over there? Whoa! He kept that? So it's Swift Spear slash ×2, Outburst ×2, and Berserker? I just take the Swift Spear, right? Yeah, it's pretty clear I take the Swift Spear. The problem is my Pack Rat's not going to live through Wild Slash. know if he was supposed to keep that, but not complaining. And now what? He's going to go Berserker. Okay, he drew Forest. So I just devoured Flesh, right? I mean, if I play Pack Rat, he's going to Wild Slash, so I'm not going to play Pack Rat. I'm going to leave up Devour Flesh, especially because he's only got one creature. I mean, unless he draws... Oh, he drew the red mana. Okay, now suddenly we have a game. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Is I supposed to make him spend mana on Wild Slash? That doesn't sound right. Well, I'll at least get the Berserker. Nice. I mean, look, if we stay alive with a good life total, that Grey Merchant's going to be great. And now the Spectre, either he's going to have to throw 2 Wild Slashes at it, or... Oh, he can throw 1 Goblin? That's interesting. I am not interested in trading Spectre for 1 Goblin. Not when I'm building up to Grey Merchant. It's like drain for 3 with the Grey Merchant. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Well, Desecration Demon is not very good against this draw of his. Obviously, he's got... Well, it's not going to hit for damage. What a weird spot. It fuels my Grey Merchant, though. I mean, I just attack here, right? And then I play a Desecration Demon. He has to sack a Goblin if he wants to attack for 5. Well, or attack for 6 and let me block 1. So I take 5-ish. Then I get to untap and I get to Grey Merchant him for 7? Alright. Windswept Heath, which gets nothing from my deck. Weird game. Basically, he made a bit of a greedy keep and then top decked land, and now we have a game. If I draw second Grey Merchant, though, I win easy. Alright, we're at 10. He's got slash, slash, and one card that we don't know. So he can slash, slash the Spectre as a response to Grey Merchant, which is mildly annoying. I can go... I can play a Pack Rat with mana available to make one. And eat both his slashes that way. But I mean, I will eat both his slashes. Is that my plan for next turn? Huh. I mean, I think I'm attacking. He's not gonna sack. Interesting. I figure I'll get the attack in and possibly the extra card with Spectre before I give him the ability to respond. I actually really wanted land is the hilarious part. Like, land that taps for colorless would be great here, but these fetch lands do not get any lands out of my deck. Funny. I mean, even if he kills the Spectre, this is a drain for 4. I think he's supposed to kill Spectre. He's always going to kill the Grey Merchant. So I get to drain for an extra 1. But I don't have a blocker. Fair enough. Still a drain for 5. And now he's got what? 1 card in his hand, 5 goblins, and I'm at 15 with 8 power. Sure. Alright, he's got a sack for the demon. I should just keep hitting him with Nightveil Spectre. Don't think I want to attack with Mutavault, because I think... Well, I could go... I could attack with Mutavault and then still play Rat. Or I can go single Rat with the ability to make one. But I mean, just casting a Mutavault. Casting a Rat is better. I guess the question is, am I willing to trade a Mutavault for 2 Goblin tokens? And I feel like that answer is no. So, yeah, I think I want to go 2 Rats and the ability to activate Mutavault, because I am in some danger of just dying to Atarka's command off the top. Right. I might still need to fade it. I can block 3, 2, 4, 6. I think I survive Atarka's command now, because I can block 3 goblins. I'll take 3 for 6 damage, plus the 3 from the Atarka's command would be 9. Yeah, I think I've left him without a top deck to beat me. Although Atarka's command... Oh no, my Rats would survive? No, my Rats would not survive, because Mutavault will die. Whatever. I block if he attacks me. Atarka's command will be bad. But what are you going to do? Become Immense is bad? Oh, Become Immense beats me? Become Immense by itself also puts me to 9. Yeah, either Atarka's command or Become Immense is plus 6 on top of the attacking goblins. 3 of which get through. Sweet. I'll take it. Yeah, that was close and scary. Alright, but Farika's Cure. Drown in Sorrow. Do I want Duress? I mean, it's probably better than Thoughtseize. I don't think I want Thoughtseize. I probably do want some number of Duresses, though. And do I want Doomblade? Like, I guess Doomblade means I don't get combo killed, right? I just leave up Doomblade mana. This hits what, green and white? Yeah, that doesn't work. Maybe I just don't play the hand destruction game. It seems bad in a top deck war, for sure. I don't see me paying life to Erebos. Alright, an Underworld Connections is just better. It's more black pips. How's this look? I'm not in love with these Devour Flushes. I guess they're good until he starts making goblins, but then I have Drown. I can Devour Flush myself, though, and gain a bunch, and gain life, like sack a demon or something. I just go max removal, no hand destruction, and I go from 5 down to 3 pay life to draw card effects. It's plausible. I guess the worst card in my deck is Devour Flesh. Maybe Duress is better than Devour Flesh? Doomblade's definitely worth it because I can respond to a combo kill attempt. The question is whether I want Devour Flesh, which cannot break up the combo and probably hits a stupid goblin. I think I do. Because, like, at the beginning of the game, it's going to trade favorably, right? I'm going to get, like, a 3-mana Hordling Outburst, or I'm going to get half the combo. And then late in the game, I'm at least going to get some information about what I have to play around. Well, I think I'm going to do it this way. Might be too many Duresses. I'm not sure. It's funny, the more Duresses I have for his Hordling Outburst, the better my Devour Flushes get. Maybe 2 and 2? I bet a mix. That's 4 slots in my deck right now. Right now I've got 3 Duresses and 1 Devour Flesh. The fact that Duress is a 1-mana spell is pretty nice. Like in my opener, it's great in my opening hand. In my opening hand, I'm pretty sure I'd rather have Duress because I have so many 2-mana removal spells that being able to do something with turn 1 feels good. Not as good what he's doing for turn 1. But yeah, I mean, this is just being on the draw is going to be tough. Alright, I mean, my turn 2 plan is to Bile-Blight something. Turn 3 plan is to downfall something, but it's just like my removal spells are slower. Alright, those choices here. Yeah, this Duress looks great. It takes a lot out of this draw. So he's got Berserker, Forest, Mountain, Heath. Fair enough. I feel better about my draw now. He as well take advantage of being an instant. There's not really anything he can do to punish me for that. And I guess Become Immense. Possible I was supposed to reply there? I don't know. I kind of want him to waste his mana on Berserker, though. That's what I kind of want him to do. Yeah, if he top decked to Become Immense, I'm going to regret life. Okay, not anymore. So what have we seen? We've seen the Heath, the Berserker, and the Mountain. So he's holding Forest and 2 cards we don't know. I mean, I just play Spectre here, right? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe the only way I lose this game is if he's drawn both Battle Rage and Become Immense. Alright, now we're fine. Okay. And he's threatening to kill my Spectre if he's drawn a 1-mana instant. Huh. It's really bad if we lose the Spectre here, isn't it? Our draw doesn't do anything, and now suddenly he's got 3 goblins? Like, the thing is, he's throwing away his 1-mana instant. He has no 1-mana instant that actually does anything here. So I can make him... I can save 2 damage and make him throw away an instant. I think he's bluffing. And the thing is, even if he's not bluffing, I get a spell. Yeah, I mean, he's throwing away this 1-mana spell, or I'm saving the damage. And it turns out he was just bluffing. Sweet. Oh, why did I shouldn't have played a land? I should have, because I think I might attack. I should attack, right? No, I should play defense. Yeah, I'm going to play defense. Yeah, I like playing defense here. Especially, I mean, I can play defense on the Swift Spear. I can threaten to kill something, and if he... Like, if he attacks with goblins, I can just pick one off. If he attacks with Swift Spear, I can make him blow instants, and then I still have my Hero's Downfall to respond with. So I can guaranteed pick off a goblin, or I can attempt to pick off a Swift Spear. Oh, this is pre-combat? Yeah, tough but fair. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I can kill the Swift Spear is what I can do. Do you get anything else? Any other instance you want to cast? Perhaps Trigger Prowess? He's thinking about it. He's down to his last card. God, how good would Drown in Sorrow be? I mean, look, I'm going to downfall the Swift Spear either way. I just wanted to see if he wanted to play an instant beforehand. So basically, I was waiting for the last possible moment, and then I was going to downfall the Swift Spear, whether he played something or not. This is an interesting game where I actually need to draw one of my card draw spells. Oh, okay. He's going to fire off the Atarka's command anyway. Weird. Not sure why me downfalling changed his mind, but looks like I'm taking 6 plus 3. Sad. He is hellbent, but all I have is a downfall, and Hordling Outburst matches up quite well against spot removal. So, I mean, look, we're going to lose this game, even though, like, I survive his entire hands with 8 life to play with. These last 2 goblins are just going to get me. Man, do I have to downfall 1 goblin? I think I do. I think I have to just downfall 1 stupid goblin token here. Ugh. Down to 4. Many things kill me now. That's one of them. That's exactly 4 extra damage. Yeah, I mean, look, that's what the deck can do, right? I liked the Duresses, though. I liked Duress better than Devour Flesh. Like, I'm actually not convinced Thoughtseize is terrible. Thoughtseize is not terrible. It's just a bad top deck. Like, turn 1 Thoughtseize, if I knew I would only ever draw the Thoughtseizes in my opener, I would actually have a couple in the deck. I might have like 4 or 5 turn 1 discard spells to make sure I drew one. But I don't want to draw them late, so play the deck this way. I mean, obviously we just got hella flooded that game. It's mostly what that game was. Yeah, Thoughtseize is underrated against red decks. It's not, oh no, I have Thoughtseize. It's like, I take 2 damage and I cancel out a card in your hand. I agree Thoughtseize is underrated against red. That doesn't make it good. It just makes it better than people think. Interesting. I'm going to keep this, right? And I just hope Pack Rat is good enough. I have 2 Mutavaults. I do have a removal spell to break up a combo kill. I mean, I think turn 2 Pack Rat is probably good enough. And if he removes one, I have a backup. I'm keeping. We'll see if this is good enough or not. This matchup feels kind of close and interesting. Like, I don't think either side is massively favored. I think it depends a lot on who draws what. There's some play to it as well. Sure. And he's got the impulse. It's pretty good. Turn 1 Zergo, turn 2 Swift Spear and kill your rat. It's not great for me. So my choice here is play a Pack Rat with Mutavault untapped so that I can turn it into a 2/2. Which probably doesn't matter because I'm not going to block with it. But whatever. It's either replay Pack Rat or leave up Hero's Downfall. If he has any removal spell, then my Pack Rat line is pretty bad. If he has Hordling Outburst or Dragon Fodder, then my Hero's Downfall line is really bad. Yikes. Chat seems to think I leave up Downfall. That is my intuition as well. It lets me play Desecration Demon next turn. Yeah, alright. I think I'm going to play it that way. I feel like there's more removal spells in this deck than there are massive Goblin Makers. And even the massive Goblin Makers are going to struggle a little bit with Desecration Demon. What's he got? He's got an attack phase. Can't really afford to power up Mutavault, which should tell him that I have a removal spell, which he probably knew anyway. I think I kill Swift Spear. I feel like Swift Spear's just hits for more than 2 damage a turn. Oh, also Zergo's legendary. And he might have another Zergo in his hand, so yeah, I'm going to kill Swift Spear. Big game. Game 3 for spot in the finals. I did not expect either of these decks to make the finals this season. Both good decks, though. Oh, Abbott with no mana left, so he's trying to hit a land. Become Immense. Doesn't get the job done. That's good for us. Interesting. Well, I don't have triple black, so I cannot go Duress plus Downfall, which is kind of what I want to do here. So I think it's just Demon. I mean, if he had Dragon Fodder, he would have played it there. And if he has Hordling Outburst, he can't play it without drawing a land. This also sets up Duress plus stuff, other stuff turns in the future. Yeah. Demon seems right. There's his third land. And his green mana. It's less than ideal for us. Hordling Outburst. Dragon Fodder. It's Hordling Outburst. Yeah. That is the worst case scenario. For our Desecration Demon, I presume he's going to sack a Goblin to tap it and then hit us for 5. Three cards left in his hand. I do not have the third black. So I can go Duress, Pack Rat, have a Mutavault to make the Pack Rat into a 2/2. I don't think I can afford to attack with this Desecration Demon. No, I've got to leave it on defense. I've got to make him keep sacking creatures. And I've just got to try to survive the onslaught. Like, the other thing that I could do is just a Downfall. I think Duress plus Pack Rat is better than a Downfall on this board. Don't miss. Maybe I wanted to miss. Titan Strength ×2 and Atarka's Command. I'm pretty sure the Atarka's Command is significantly better. Alright, dude has Titan Strength ×2. Good to know. Wow, did we just die? It's really close. Oh, we're just dead. Neat. Right? I block Abbott. I'm taking 3 + 3 + 3. Sick. Darkest Command was even worse. Yeah. Never drew a Drowning Sorrow. God, that deck's so good. Oh well. Welcome to the finals, Atarka Red. Nice job, Shadow. You crushed me.
Yeah, this deck is just good, man. Like, this deck just feels so, like, I just went wide, and you've got a lot of spot removal. I'm assuming you have basically your Wrath of Gods in there, but you didn't draw them, whatever they're called.
I mean, I only have a couple.
Okay.
I sideboarded in the 2 that are in my sideboard, 2 copies of Drown in Sorrow.
Okay.
It was not good enough. I mean, yeah, if I draw Drown in Sorrow, then I'm in good shape. Or, like, both of the games you won, I had spot removal and you had Goblin tokens.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? And, like, well, to be fair, I had Bile Blight as well. I did draw Bile Blight the one game, but I used it. That was the game I won. Like, one Bile Blight hits everything with the same name, so it can mop up Goblin tokens, but...
Right.
But yeah, the 2 games I lost, I went 0 for Bile Blight or Drown, and you just went wide.
Yep. Yeah, the last card in my hand there was, I just drew another one of the make 3 goblins things, so that demon was tapped forever, but ultimately those 2 spells, like, and that's what I was considering, right? There was a turn, because I had them both in my hand, when you killed my guy, you killed my prowess guy, and I had just the legendary 2/2, and I had the dude that flipped over the top card, and I'm like, well, maybe the top card's a land, and I feel like I really need a land, so I decided not to play it, and then I was deriding myself for not playing it, but because you have to tap out so much each turn, like, I felt relatively safe, because ultimately you could keep up, like, 1 spot removal, so I have to wait for you to, like, either do a bunch of damage, and nothing happens, or I wait for you to go ahead and do something, and then I respond, so... Yeah, no, that deck, you had 1. Just like I originally predicted before you told me that I was wrong.
But you're wrong. I told you I liked the other side of it.
I will admit that I like Atarka Red's chances if it gets to play against Necro.
Oh, God.
Necro just can't. It just can't.
God, it's red deck. It hits so hard, so fast. The deck is,
yeah,
super, super crazy good. So much better than any other red deck historically.
Yep.
I mean, if I basically won 2 Pro Tours last year. I mean, I won half the Pro Tours last year.
It's a solid deck. I like it.
And then top 8 at a third. Mm-hmm. We're actually playing the version that top 8'd in Paolo's hands rather than the ones that won, but still.
It feels really good. It feels really good. It feels quite consistent.